yeah, it will be hard on my body, and I will have to recover, probably take about a week to recover. But I need to know. I heard from my neurosurgeon's office yesterday, and I had my upright imaging, and then my neurosurgeon was on vacation, and he finally returned, and I tried to be patient and wait. I was sending updates through the portal of new symptoms and worsening symptoms, and so this weekend I had some symptoms that have happened before, but it was just more severe, and it was pretty scary. So Friday and Saturday I had been working on organizing things. I took breaks. I didn't do a whole lot at one time. I tried not to do any lifting, but just being more active than I had been. By late morning, I could not lift my feet when I was walking. I sort of had to push with my hip to get one foot forward and then drag, scoot the other one along. And that, even after resting, did not clear up very much that day. And then Sunday, I couldn't like grip anything. I couldn't hold anything. My hands just would not do that. I had to put my phone like in my lap and use one finger to do my swiping. And that lasted until evening. And for for a week prior to that, I had a pressure headache, not a migraine, not a stress headache. It was pressure inside my skull, pushing out a lot of pain, and I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't eat much. I did nothing all day, and even though I can't do much during the day, I usually can do some crafting, just slowly throughout the day. I can just, I don't know, I can do small things. And so with that headache, I was not functioning. It hurt so bad, and nothing would relieve it except, okay, so all of my nasal passages would close off, and I always thought that was mast cell reaction. And if I was sitting up like I am now, I was very lightheaded. I just can't even explain the feeling, but I could find the last couple days I figured figured out that I could find a way to sit and have my head up against something firm, and I could find just the right angle for my head, and my nasal passages would just whoosh, open up, clearly up. So after having that pain for a week, one day I was doing my thing, sitting in that magic position of the day, and all of a sudden it just stopped. It was not tapering down, it was not anything. And by the way, none of my migraine meds, anything that has ever worked for a headache, at least a little bit, didn't help at all for this pain in my head. But all of a sudden, it just went away. And then I had some drainage, like in the back of my nasal passage, in the back of my small palate, and in my throat, and it tasted sort of metallic. And the best way I can describe it is when you have an IV and they flush it, you get a sensation of sort of a metallic taste, and that's sort of what it was like. So with that pressure headache lasting for so long, being so bad, not being able to walk right in a big way, and losing grip, plus a whole handful of other things. So the neurosurgeons, I finally called the office on Monday and said, I need to have my doctor call me with my imaging results and let me know what the next step is. So then they called me back and they said, you need to come in on Friday. And, it was Tuesday afternoon, and they said, you need to be here Friday so he can see you. I was like, no, I just need a phone call. And so then there was messaging being done, and they really wanted me to come in on Friday. It's in a different state. It's a 7-hour drive. And I called my husband and I said, they want me to come in on Friday. Should I ask them if we can wait for one more week so that we have time to plan, so you can get off of work and we can get a hotel and all the things that go on to travel out of state, or 7 hours, even if it is in state. And he said, whatever you feel you need to do. And we sort of talked it over on the phone. I decided to message the nurse again and say, these are the symptoms that I am most concerned about, plus the occasional things that are new. And if you really think I need to be seen on Friday, then we can make it happen. But if you feel like it could wait for a week, until next week, it would give us more of a chance to go through and be prepared. And so I sent the message, and I was thinking, and I messaged a couple of friends, and I decided, he wants me to be seen on Friday for a reason. And yes, I overreact to new symptoms until I get sort of used to it. And I know there are much worse symptoms than what I'm having, that people have when they have hypermobility in their C-spine. And so, but anyway, he wanted me to go on Friday. If it was a closer office to where we live, I would definitely say, okay, I'll be there. So I decided that I should just go on Friday. And I called them, and the scheduler said he doesn't have anything open on Friday. And so I had to tell her, I've had 2 people tell me I need to be there Friday, and so I'm calling to make that appointment. So she read through the notes, and she found a little tiny wedge of space to fit me into. And that sort of gave me I don't know. It showed me that he thought it was important enough to have me come from 7 hours away and squeeze me into his already super tight schedule. So I was glad that I made that. I made the appointment. And then my husband made the plans, and I started updating my medical notebook, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. So it will be a really quick, he's going to work a little while on Thursday, come home mid to late afternoon, and then we're doing the 7-hour drive. And we'll go to the appointment and turn around and come back home. I'm going to take extra clothes in case for any reason I need to stay there longer, or if my body just refuses to allow me to travel 14 hours within 24 hours. Yeah, it will be hard on my body, and I will have to recover, probably take about a week to recover, but I need to know. And so I figure I will be leaving the neurosurgeon's office with a plan. I will either be making arrangements for a fusion, or I will be making arrangements with the oral surgeon to go ahead with my jaw surgery. And, I feel like I've been waiting for a long time to get through all of this. So I'm glad that I am finally going to be getting some answers. I know that it might mean that I don't have surgery, but I'm hoping for some tools like a hard collar and whatever medical equipment I need that I don't have, to make sure that I need those tools to successfully get through my days. I really appreciate all of your prayers and good vibes that you are sending me. I am very grateful for you guys in my life. And so please do continue to pray me through this process, and maybe some extra ones in the next few days, because I truly am very, very nervous. The thought of just having a neurosurgeon on my team and needing one is, I still haven't quite wrapped my brain around that. So I know that I'm going to a good one for people with hypermobility. I do my homework on each doctor to go to the best possible place, and I will do a vlog of packing to leave and our traveling and what happens in the doctor's office and our way home. It'll be like a 2 or 3 day vlog, and hopefully I can post it at the beginning of next week to keep everybody updated. You can also follow me on Instagram or on Snapchat or my Facebook page. So all of the links are in the description box. Thank you so much for watching and for your thoughts and prayers, and I really do hope that these videos reach the people who need them. So I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you next time.